On today's episode of The Front Row, we are at the Louise Hopkins Underwood Center for the Arts, and our special guest is Lindsey Maestri, who is the executive director here at LUCA. Lindsey, welcome back to the show. It's always a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Of course. Several things I want to talk to you about today. I know you have a couple of specific events that are coming up, and I want to talk about those. But there are some programs that just sort of run in the background all the time. Mm-hmm. And while the big swath of people may, know about the Battle of the Bands and the Flatland Film Festival and Renaissance Fair and the big tent poles, mm-hmm. but they might not as many people know about all the things you do on a day-to-day or week-to-week basis. And I thought we might talk about those today. Is that okay?
That's perfect.
Great. Well, tell us first of all, what's coming up for LUCA? I know there's a Firehouse Presents, is that right?
Yes.
What is that?
So we have a Firehouse Presents series that we've developed. It's been ongoing for about a year, but we do a variety of programming under that. So we do everything from movie screenings, literary readings, small one-day act plays, concerts. We just try and encompass anything that can happen in the Firehouse under that series. So coming up as a part of Firehouse Presents this spring, we have Hullabaloo Comedy Company. They're going to come in. They're doing a presentation, a comedy troupe based right here in Lubbock, and that'll be February 15th. And then we'll have our LUCA Literary Showcase, which is an excellent program that we've done for years and years with the TTU Department of English. And so they bring in nationally known poets, and they do readings along with their master's students, and that'll be on February 21st. And then a little before that, on January 25th, we are screening The Labyrinth.
Oh, cool.
And that's in collaboration with, at CASP, one of their artist studios, puts together a goblin market. And so what better movie to watch with a goblin market than The Labyrinth?
Right. And tell us what CASP is for folks who don't know.
Oh, yes, Charles Adams Studio Project. So they are the artist studios, the print studio, the metal shop that are kind of on three sides of our buildings.
Right. So all in the family.
All in the family, yes, great
Right.
neighbors.
Great, exactly. Well, that sounds like a wonderful thing. And you told me the Battle of the Bands is going to fall under the Firehouse. Is that right?
It's very true. Yeah, the Battle of the Bands submissions are open now. They're due January 24th. We showcase a variety, any genre of local band. A band has to be 2 or more members, we decided a while ago. Any genre, they just have to submit an original song. So January 24th, those are due, and then we'll have our big Battle of the Bands competition on March 2nd.
That will be great. There's a lot of talent in our community.
There really is, and such a variety. We're always excited when we see just, that diversity of genres of bands that are performing here in Lubbock.
Right. Excellent. Well, I hope that goes well.
Thank you.
And that'll be great.
Looking forward to it.
So that's Firehouse Presents, something that you have. What got me curious about this sort of weekly, daily things that y'all had is I saw a little bit of publicity about a program you have called Unwind. And I looked at that and I thought, I want to do that. And it would be my first time. And I thought, well, how many other people are like that? So tell us a little bit about programs like Unwind, what that is, and the other sort of ongoing programs that you have.
Yes, so we have so much that happens outside of, as you said, those big kind of tent poles. Unwind actually kind of came out of First Friday, right? This huge program that we're really known for. But we kind of had this audience of members and arts enthusiasts who, maybe First Friday got too big for them, or it was just, weekends are too busy and they miss it. Too hard to park and walk in. And so we thought we'd really like to have a little more intimate night where we're open a little bit late. And our curator can talk to that audience and have that more one-on-one intimate conversation about the art that's actually on display. So Unwind is the Thursday after First Friday every month. We partner with Llano Estacado Winery, and they come out and they have a variety of their new wines or staple wines, and so they have someone here serving that wine. And then our curator, Taylor Ernst, actually does a tour through the galleries, and you get kind of a behind-the-scenes, sort of tidbits, fun things that the artists have said to her as they're putting up the exhibition. And it's a great time just to sort of mingle, ask questions, and get a closer look at the art. And
What-
that's
what-
from 5 to 6:30.
What's not to like about that?
Yeah.
A tour of the galleries. You get to see all of this art, unwind with a glass of wine
Yes.
from Llano Estacado. That sounds like all the right things.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
a really fun night. Our whole staff enjoys it, and then we have a pretty good kind of membership of people that come out regularly. So,
Great. So more information on that, I guess, is at the Luca website, probably.
yes,
Right? Okay.
lhuca.org.
All right. Excellent. What are some of the other things that go on here at Luca on a sort of daily, weekly basis?
So every Wednesday night we have our ballroom dance class. Those are community classes. Anyone can come. If you know nothing about it, you can jump in. If you're an experienced ballroom dancer, you can jump in. It's just a great time to practice. You can come with a friend or you can come on your own. They'll incorporate you either way. Sometimes those will take place in the Firehouse Theater. Sometimes they'll be here in the galleries, just depending on what's up in the galleries. But it's always an interesting time to learn something new, like ballroom dance. And then coming up on February 14th, they always do a Valentine's dance. And so that is a great way, especially if you've never done ballroom dance before, it's a great date night. So they'll have that kind of special program for, first-time dancers or more established dancers to kind of get involved in that Valentine's dance.
Right. I think that's so wonderful. When I was in school, it was the Texas two-step or Western swing. And if you wanted to do actual ballroom dancing, there wasn't really a lot of opportunity to do it or learn. And here you all are doing exactly that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's great. It's been a great partnership with Social Dance LBK. It's really who runs it, but they're great.
Great. What else? What other programs go on?
So twice a month, we're about to kick it back up again. We have not really a class, but an open studio session called Drawing Sessions, and that's where we have portrait or figure drawing twice a month, that if you're an artist or you're interested in sketching or understanding the figure, you can come out and draw on site. It's really hard sometimes for artists to get a model, that will sit still for 30 minutes or an hour or whatever it may be. So, it's a great time to kind of come practice your craft. And then to that same, kind of artist community or people that are interested in learning a new skill in visual art, we have our clay studio.
Oh, right. Tell us.
Yeah. So our clay studio, at the end of January, will kick off classes again. They do 2 sessions every spring and 2 sessions every fall of classes, and they have intro to wheel throwing, they have intro to hand building, which is a more sculptural practice, they have some more advanced classes. We have a variety of specialty kilns, so you can fire a kiln completely with wood or completely with this cool soda process that happens. So yeah, tons of fun stuff to do over there.
And you have an expert running that show,
Yes,
right?
we do.
Yeah.
Dexter Woods, our clay studio manager, is a nationally known ceramic artist. So he, practices his own craft. He has his own pottery that he produces, and he shows all over the U.S.
Right. Great. Have we missed anything? Is that the ticket for things that are happening at Luca?
Well, once a month, the 3rd Saturday of the month, we have a fun program in our galleries called Artful Family Hours. And so we have an art instructor here that has a project based on one of the exhibitions in the galleries. So if you have kiddos and you want to come out and make them feel a little more welcome in the galleries or have something to do on a very cold day like today,
Right.
you can always have them, you come out on a Saturday afternoon to the galleries and they'll be able to make something hands-on that kind of enhances their experience of the artwork they see in the galleries.
Right. Wonderful. And of course, every first Friday is the First Friday Art Trail.
Yes.
Right? Exactly.
Yes.
Which has just happened, but that will happen again next month. Our guest on the show today has been Lindsey Maestri. She's the executive director here at the Louise Hopkins Underwood Center for the Arts, one of the great cultural institutions here in our city. Lindsey, thank you for your time and for the programs that you come up with and meet the needs of the community. You just do a great job.
Thank you so much. You do too.
Well, it's great, and thank you for taking the time to visit with us.
We appreciate it.